Bienvenidos a esta hermosa residencia en la Reunión Golf Resort. Esta casa, que ha sido construida sobre un terreno de 34 metros de ancho por 96 de largo, cuenta con 250 metros cuadrados de construcción, incluyendo las terrazas. Como pueden observar, pues nos encontramos ahora en el área de sala y comedor, que es un área muy amplia con mucha luz natural debido a los ventanales que son completamente claros, sin divisiones. La casa cuenta con ventanas y tragaluces a través de toda la casa, así que tenemos mucha luz natural. Déjenme mostrárselas. Y saliendo del área de sala y comedor, pues nos encontramos con esta preciosa terraza que realmente es el punto focal de esta hermosa casa. Como pueden observar, estoy parada sobre un hermoso estanque de agua que le da a esta terraza un verdor muy lindo. A mis espaldas contamos con una vista impresionante hacia las planicies de la costa sur. Recuerden que en el área de la Reunión pues estamos justamente entre estas planicies y el altiplano, bastante cerca de Antigua Guatemala. Y en un día claro podemos observar en estas vistas hasta el mar. Se puede ver desde acá. Así que definitivamente es un área de estar al exterior que le da a la casa un punto importante. Y saliendo del área de la sala de estar, contamos con esta área para un comedor al exterior con vistas impresionantes hacia las planicies y que conecta perfectamente con la cocina y con la churrasquera. Y nos encontramos ahora en la cocina de la casa. Como pueden observar, contamos con encimeras de granito que son muy amplias, mucho espacio para cocinar. Los gabinetes son de madera y toda la línea blanca. Los aparatos son de marca KitchenAid. Así que todo acero inoxidable. La cocina de techos altos y mucha luz natural debido a sus dos ventanas y tragaluces con los que también cuenta. Y ahora pues nos encontramos en la habitación principal de esta casa, que es una habitación de buen tamaño. Cuenta con una ventana grande de esquina. Todas las ventanas de la casa son ventanas alemanas. También cuenta con una puerta que es completamente de vidrio por la que se puede salir a la terraza. Los pisos son de madera enteramente y el techo es de madera de ciprés. Ahora acompáñenme a ver el baño principal y el closet. Ingresamos ahora a la sala familiar de la casa, que por medio de una ventana de buen tamaño puede apreciarse la vista hacia el valle de la costa de Guatemala. Esta habitación puede funcionar también como una habitación de huéspedes. Y llegamos al apartamento de huéspedes de esta casa. Para mí esta es una de mis partes favoritas de esta casa, ya que tiene mucha personalidad como el resto de la casa. Así que contamos con un corredor muy amplio y el jardín que acaban de ver. Así que este es un espacio completamente separado con una entrada independiente y mucha privacidad para huéspedes de esta casa. Así que pasen conmigo a conocerlo. Así que tenemos el dormitorio, ¿verdad? Que es realmente la parte focal de este apartamento de huéspedes, de nuevo con ventanales grandes, y contamos con una parte aquí atrás que ha sido diseñada como una biblioteca con vistas a uno de los jardines de la propiedad. Aquí contamos con un sillón que ha sido hecho a medida y que al uno sentarse se puede apreciar completamente el verdor de la vegetación de la parte exterior. Y vamos ahora al baño, que también es algo muy especial, así que contamos, ¿verdad?, con siempre las encimeras de granito, y en esta parte de acá contamos con un área de ducha y de tina. Así que es definitivamente un baño muy especial que le da un carácter especial a este espacio. Así que muchas gracias por acompañarnos en otro recorrido con Century 21 Antigua Fine Homes. Si usted quisiera más información sobre esta belleza de casa o le gustaría agendar una visita, no duden en contactarnos.
Hi, everyone. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're here. We're live. This is our open house at this amazing property. We're out in the La Reunion Golf Resort and Residences. Thank you. We're here at a listing we have here, a house that we have for sale. It is unique, I guess is the best way to put it. We have the honor today of actually getting to speak with the architect. So we'll find out the inspiration, how it was built, and go into some details. So if you have any questions, by all means, just make a point of making comments in the
comment
section. But first, I want to introduce us. I'm Glenn Wilson. I'm the brokerage. I own the brokerage for Century 21 in Antigua. It's in Century 21 Antigua Fine Homes, and we specialize in properties in the Antigua area. We also work in the beach, the Pacific coast, so Ixtapa, Monterrico, El Paredon, also San Lucas, and some couple properties in the city. But most of our, and Lake Atitlan as well. I can't forget that. We work in that area as well. And, but most of our agents and most of our focus is in the Antigua Valley area, which is Antigua, the greater Antigua area. And right now we're just past Alotenango at this location. Now this is a country club style residency. It has, there was an 18-hole golf course, but in 2018 it was damaged during an eruption. So there's a 9-hole right now. The front 9 is open, and there's a chip and putt 9-hole as well. So there's golfing here. There's, I believe there's a swimming pool, snack bar, and a few other amenities down here. It's a beautiful area. The place is huge, and it's all country style living. Lots of wildlife. It's something to see. This house that we're at right now is 2 bedrooms. It has how many bathrooms? Do you remember?
Three and a half
bathroom.
Hi, let me introduce myself.
Yeah,
I'm Mary.
Yeah.
It's okay. You took over.
Yeah, I started talking. I forgot to let Marion introduce herself.
I'm Marion Wilson, and you've probably seen us on videos and stuff on the Antigua Fine Homes Facebook page. And like Glenn said today, yes, we're in this beautiful property. Everything about La Reunión is just such lush vegetation. When you come into La Reunión, it just feels like a different world. So close to Antigua. I would say a 30 minute drive from Antigua, Guatemala, and yet slightly different climate. We're here in between the highlands of Guatemala and the coastal plains of the Pacific. And actually from this property, you can see all the way down on a clear day, all the way down to the ocean in the Pacific coast of Guatemala. So definitely a unique property, like Glenn mentioned at the beginning, stunning property, 34 meters wide, as you could see in the video that we played at the beginning, by 96 meters deep.
Yeah, just under an acre for those who work in acres. So what are the measurements? Can you go over those?
So it's 3,264 square meters size of the land. In varas, 4,671.
How much in feet?
35,133.
Wow. Okay, so that's big. So just under an acre.
Large piece of land.
And
mostly flat.
Yeah.
Right. It's got like a couple of
Yeah, like if we're at right now, we're just in the back patio, where just off the living room area. So there's huge glass windows overlooking a pond. It's into the valley. You can see the parakeets flying around and the birds and the butterflies and everything. It's quite amazing here, actually.
It is beautiful. Yeah.
Well, just so you know, we're going to do a live tour of the house. We have Miriam, who is one of our agents, is standing by out by the entrance.
Camera.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm looking here. Miriam, who's standing by at the entrance to the house, and she is going to show you it's a grand entrance. How does that sound? When you pull into this house, the entrance is kind of a statement, and the architect, I'm sure, will tell us why it's designed that way. But here, I'm going to pass over to Miriam right now, and I'm going to bring her onto the stage here.
Hi.
So, hi, here. I'll let you take over if you want to walk.
Perfect. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I'm Miriam Martini. I'm here in the grand entrance, like Glenn and Marianne said. Here we can find this beautiful driveway, stone driveway, and a very luscious and well-landscaped front garden. From here, we're going to walk to the property, to the front of the property. And from here, you can find this beautiful energy surrounded by nature. In this front garden, you can have a nice sitting space that will overlook directly to the volcano. Let me see if we can find it right here. Let's see, we can see right there the volcano. So we have volcano views, and you can have your sitting area here to just come and relax a little when you're back home. And we're gonna walk a bit more to the front of the home. To the front of the home, where we can find the carport. We'll find the carport right here. And we have a small bodega space where they're walking towards you. We'll have a small bodega space right there, which can be made into a service room as well, or a maid's quarters. And you have a service entrance here, and the main entrance to the main house, as well as the entrance for the individual apartment or second bedroom, as we would say. So we'll find all this beautiful decor. You will see along the different spaces of the home how beautifully the signing has been made, and the decor it has, that is really just gives you a sense, a style, lifestyle. So for now, this is the entrance. I don't know if you have any questions. Well, the lot, I should say as well. The lot is 34 by 96. So you'll see there's quite spacious for a nice retreat home.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Also, if you go to your right, Miriam,
Yeah?
There's a space between the house and the parking garage.
Yep.
All right. Now there was plans to extend that for another bedroom or two. So there's lots of space. Like right now, this is a 2-bedroom, but this could easily be 3-4 bedrooms and there's lots of space for that. Lots of expansion area space. So the reason I'm bringing that up is in this community, Airbnb is a big thing.
It is.
It's very successful. People are high occupancy rates. A lot of revenue is being generated through Airbnb. So if you're looking for something like a second property or a property you can income property through Airbnb and that type of model, this is a perfect area to look at. So this house, it's almost an acre of land, lots of expansion possibilities. It's where as it is right now, beautiful location. Like this is a prime, like that's one of the things that you need to understand. They bought this house, one of the early buyers, they got the prime location.
Yes.
It's got an unobstructed valley view. You don't see any other houses around. The view is fantastic all the way to the coast. The reason that's important is, when you get into a complex like this where there's lots of hills and valleys, you want one that's a flat lot with unobstructed views, and this has all of that.
Exactly.
So anyway, thank you, Miriam. Appreciate it. And
we'll get back
to you in a little bit. We're gonna switch over to Marlon Catalan now. He's in the middle of the house. He's gonna do the full house tour, and I'm gonna bring him over here right now. Hi, Marlon.
My favorite spot. I can be sitting here for a long time, but I'm pretty sure the people want to see the house. So I'm going to go around and show you the property, well, the house inside. I'm going to turn my camera for the front, so you are going to be able to see what I'm seeing from the entrance. Well, Miriam already showed you the entrance. Well, once you are here, this is what are you going to see. And it's beautiful. It's really like a lot of natural light. And I'm going to show you something I like. If you come from the grocery store, you can park your car and you have direct access to the service and the kitchen area. But something I'm going to show you. This is the guest bathroom. And I really like because it's built with granite, only one piece. Oh, okay, thank you. I'm going to move my camera in this way, so you are going to be able to see with more detail. Okay, now you can see a lot of light. It's very different, like the small bathrooms normally we have in houses, but this is very big. Something I like here is the stones in the doors. This they bring from the north, west of the country. But the architect is going to talk a little bit more about this. Now I'm going to show you here in the area of the living room. Something I like is how high are the ceilings. That give you more space, and you can feel that. And the floors, the tiles, it's 60 by 60. So I like because go very well with the design of the house. I'm going to show you one of the dining area, or here, next to the living room. So if you want, you can sit, get breakfast here with this great view. And something I like is you have direct access from the kitchen. I'm going to show you here what we have here. Here we have the kitchen. Check this, check the ceiling. All with wood. Okay. A lot of natural light as well. We have an island here. Your guests and friends can sit, and you can cook for them. And you can talk with them at the same time. In the back, we have the service area. In this moment, I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to move to the rest of the house. Well, check here. Yeah. If I'm sitting here in the living room, this is a great view. Well, now we have Glenn and Marian there. They select the perfect spot for the video. So here we have a sitting area, a family room. The architect always thought in the views. So this is something you are going to find in this house all the time. Here, I'm going to show you something very nice, the master bedroom here. You can see how change the type of tiles and floors. Here we have a solid wooden floors. And during the live, we are going to talk a little bit more about the quality and kind of materials. This is the master bedroom. And this is going to be your view. Big windows. Okay. And now, one of my favorite parts of the house, this amazing master bathroom. You can see how the natural light cover all the area. And here we have the shower area. But something I like is you have one here cover. But if you want something more open and natural, we have a double shower here. And continue with the details of stone in all the house. Okay.
All right, Marlon, thank you very much for that tour. That's fantastic. All right, so here we're going to switch back to us for a few minutes so we can talk about what we just saw. Now, you saw from, the entrance is amazing. It's a grand entrance, comes in, it's quite long. When you hit the house, it opens up and it gives you a real, a presence, I guess is the best way to describe it. Off to your left is the private casita area with its own garden. The main entrance is directly ahead, and of course you're parking to the right. When you come in, though, it's the windows. The first thing you see is this nice, large windows, lots of natural light coming in as you enter in. You look to your left, and it's the view of the Antigua Valley, all the way to the coast. If it's a clear day, you see all the way to the Pacific coast.
It's a very unique entrance. I mean, it's something you don't see in the houses of Antigua, where
not
there's
many people have the land.
room.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
there's no space, right? You see the garage door, you open, and that's your living room. It's right there. So this is just very different, beautiful piece of.
When you're out here, it feels like you're in the middle of the country, basically. There's a clubhouse that's not too far from here. I know we mentioned that earlier, but what a lot of people do is they'll have a golf cart and they'll come and they'll take their golf cart down to the clubhouse, maybe play some golf, obviously, and have a swim and socialize with the other residents or guests in the area. And then or go take their dog for a walk, and there's just basically an unlimited amount of areas to walk in. It's huge. I forget how much, like 21 kilometers or something. I mean, it's a lot of paths and roadways and things like that. The other thing about this area is if you're looking, I mentioned earlier about Airbnb, right? But what would you think as who else would be interested in this type of property? Maybe a couple?
Yeah, I mean, for full time, the current owners live here full time, and they've been living here for the last 12 years.
Yeah.
So it's also a peaceful, retreat style house with kind of in between, closer to Antigua, but on the road down to Escuintla. So from here, you can also, go to a quick getaway weekend at the beach, and the beach is less than an hour from here. So
yeah, that's a good point from here, because we're kind of in between. Well, not in between, but like Antigua in one direction, the beach, Escuintla in the other. So you can be on the coast in like an hour, like Marianne said, and you could be enjoying the beach life, come back here. This is in the highlands, so the temperatures here It's not as hot or humid in this area, but it's beautiful.
That's beautiful. The weather is
It's
very
like this
pleasant.
all the time,
Yeah.
basically. And unless it's raining or something, it's like this. The other thing people like, if someone is looking for a second home, a weekend home away from the city,
Yep.
this was a perfect option for that.
And the house can be personalized to whatever you want. I mean, behind us, this beautiful pond and just the view of the coastal plains. But just below, you can't see it from here, but just below, there's another platform where you can build an infinity pool if pools are your thing, right? And so definitely customizable. Again, the owners, what they needed was just 2 bedrooms, and the second bedroom is actually a full apartment that is slightly separated from the house, so it's got an independent entrance, and we're going to see it in a minute with Miriam.
Yeah, we're going to go back to that. Now, the other thing here is it is definitely a quiet lifestyle out here, more retreat style. Most definitely. Well, one of the things I was going to say, if anyone's interested in knowing more about the property, we'll definitely provide all the details. We can show what activities are going on in the condominium. Also, we'll have an opportunity to, if you have any questions about La Reunion in general, the president of the association is willing to answer questions. We'll take them down and relay them to him, but he will answer those questions for any interested parties that want to be looking to purchase in this area. Also, the other things like the security. There's 24-hour security in this condominium. There's a gate with a guard house right at the gate that has 24 hours entrance. So people can't just come and go in here. You have to get through the gate, and there's security throughout the actual grounds as well. So it's you can leave your door unlocked basically here. It's
very
really
safe.
Very, very safe. The other things, I guess, right now is so we've seen the entrance, we've seen the main house, and we're going to flip back to Miriam now, and she's going to show us what we call the casita, or the guest apartment, and we'll flip over to her right now. Hi, Miriam.
How are you?
Good. All right, I'm going to let you show this.
Sure.
And just show us or tell us what you're.
Okay, so right now I'm showing you the entrance or the connection to the main house to this second bedroom, which is a separate apartment, completely independent, for your guests to have their own privacy. And you'll see this beautiful antique door and this gorgeous interior garden that was inspired from the Valley Gardens. You'll see here lots of anturios and agapantos, which are beautiful flowers. And with this weather, they are flowering all the time. As you can see, the stone walk takes us to this bedroom apartment. It has, like I said, a connection to the main home, but it also has its independent entrance from the driveway to the bedroom. And it has this small sitting area outdoors, and it has a connection to a separate garden that goes around the property. And it will go all the way to the front, to the pond and the main view where Glenn and Marianne are right now. And if we go right here to the house, the focus right now is the bedroom. You'll find this bedroom, which is very peaceful. And behind it, there is this small library seating space that could be turned into a small office, or even if you want to make it a completely separate apartment, it could be even done like a small kitchenette. But the beautiful place here right now is that if you sit down in this sofa, you have this beautiful view of the luscious garden in the front. It's just gorgeous. And behind, I don't think you can see it right here from my camera, but behind one of the trees, you can see the Agua volcano that we saw at the beginning. Here we have some closet space, and we'll go to these beautiful bathrooms. Honestly, the bathrooms in this property are amazing, really relaxing, like a small spa at home. You'll find here your bathtub and shower and a small indoor garden that gives us all that freshness as well as natural light. And you find again this beautiful, this beautiful decor around the house with the stone arches and beautiful wooden columns that you will see that have been collected throughout years. Again, you have the wood ceilings and the floor that Marlon was saying that is 60 by 60. And we'll go again here to the front. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? You can really, really feel disconnected and have this little retreat space. And like Glenn and Marianne said from the beginning, there is lots of space to expand. So if you are looking for a property to be an income property, you could make like a separate house following this idea of independence. It could be like a little bungalows, so you can have different guests at the same time.
Well, that's great. Thanks, Miriam. Yeah,
You're
that's a beautiful little spot, isn't it? With the gardens
it's
there
gorgeous.
and all that stuff. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
All right. So,
Thank you so much, Miriam.
yeah, thank you very much for showing us the casita and the private gardens and all of that. And that bedroom or a bathroom, I should say, is like a spa. I agree with that. With the outdoor, like the shower there to the side and everything, it's just fantastic.
Exactly.
So, all right, we're just gonna switch over. We're gonna be bringing in Carlos Fuentes as he's the architect who designed and built the house. So he'll explain all the different aspects of the property, what his inspiration was when he was building, and all of that. So I'm just gonna go get him, and he can come out. And I'm just going to trade my microphone over to him, and Marion and him can talk.
Yep, we're going to be asking him a few. We're going to be asking Carlos a few questions, and I'm just talking
Now
a little bit about
finally have heard my
the
chest.
construction. Carlos, come on in.
Hello.
Great to see you.
Thank
Please
you very
have a
much.
seat.
Thank you.
Okay, so you can talk to the camera, or you can talk to me, however you feel more comfortable.
Okay, yes.
Maybe
Welcome
maybe
to our house. So I'm here to answer any questions, any doubts or any inquietudes. How do you say inquietudes?
concerns.
Concerns.
Right?
Well, no
Yeah.
concerns.
No concerns. Good. That's good. So thank you so much for giving us this few minutes. We love your house, obviously.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
I'm glad you do.
Very unique property, and I know that it was built with so much love, a vision, and the best materials. Since the idea was that it was going to be your forever home.
That's correct. That's the difference. That the big issue is that it was designed for us, for me, to live here, and I thought I was gonna be here forever. But
Well, things change.
Things change, and I'm very happy to change.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah. To adapt.
Looking forward to the next challenge.
That's good. That's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about how the whole idea started. Did you find the land first, and then you adapted what you had in mind for the construction?
Yes,
to the
it was
land?
also, it's a process, because first of all, we wanted to move down here because the weather is slightly warmer than Antigua. It is perfect 74 degrees average all year long.
Right.
And then we came here to see it, and we fell in love with the views. That I'm sure that you've seen it already.
Right. Yes.
And
Yeah.
we chose originally 2 lots down, and we were
okay.
ready to sign the papers and everything. And all of a sudden, they told us that the lot above us was available. So I say, oh, wait a second, let's go and see
I
the
didn't know
view
that.
from the other one.
Okay.
So we came here and it was slightly better. I said, oh, you know what? Stop the engines. We want this one.
Lot, right.
The lawyers were not very happy because, as you can imagine, all the paperwork. that
Oh,
goes
so
with
it was last minute. the
Last
change.
minute, I asked who owns it. I said, oh, is it still available? Stop the engine.
Right, okay.
So we were signing for the second lot.
Okay.
And then again, the question, so who is going to be our neighbor above it? I said, oh, let me see. Oh, that negotiation didn't go through.
Oh, okay.
I said, stop the engines. We want that one.
Okay.
Well, at this time, the lawyers were not only not happy, they were really pissed off.
Of course.
But I called one of the developers and I said, listen, they tell me that I cannot have it. And he said, if you want it, it's yours. Great.
Oh, that's
So
very
we
nice.
came here, as you can see.
We have lemon.
Oh,
Gracias,
we have some
qué amable.
refresco.
Muy amable. Muchas
bien,
gracias,
gracias.
tan linda. Aquí,
Gracias.
estas por aquí.
Okay. Yes,
Gracias, muy amable, gracias.
So anyway,
Little
that's
lemonade.
how we chose this lot. The criteria also, because La Reunión there has so many spectacular lots of different sizes,
Right.
many of them really, really large. But we wanted to be next to the barranca. The reason being that so we wouldn't have neighbors on that side of the construction or
That's
of the
right.
site.
So nothing will ever block the view,
The view.
because as soon as like the piece of land ends right here, there's a ravine. So
Yes, and
Right.
it divides the La Reunión in what we call it condominios. So this Barranca is condominio 3, the other side is condominio 4.
okay.
The lots, as I said, are very large. We didn't particularly wanted to have an enormous property. It just happens that they are large.
Yeah, this is it. This is a
This is
good
a very
size.
large. It is 4,900 barras cuadradas, more
Right.
or less. So then we have plenty of room to design. Although it's, well, the house, I designed it. It took me quite a few months of deciding
Design, right.
because I have a very tough client myself.
Yourself.
And, every square inch is money, as you can imagine. So I wanted to optimize the effort, or not
Right.
the effort, or the budget.
Right,
So
of
every
course.
square inch, we call it in architecture, the circulations are thought out because otherwise they just become waste space. So you will see that all the areas flow into each other without much of a corridor because, as I said, it would be a waste of
Oh,
money.
How long was the entire process of construction?
It took us close to 2 years. Reason being is because we were here every single day, paying attention or trying or correcting little imperfections that I wasn't very happy about it. I can point it out to you, the details that to me make the difference, or how the joints coincide perfectly with
On the
each other,
floor.
the floors,
Right.
etc. Even the heights, everything is the same height all along. It's just to give it cohesiveness
Right.
to the project. And that doesn't happen that often because, not to talk bad about my colleagues, but everybody is rushing to
Right.
get out of there and using the cheaper materials or cutting corners. Here we really took
You took
our
your time.
to do so, yes.
That's fantastic.
And we use the best materials available in those days.
I was going to ask you, that was my next question. Can you tell us?
Today,
a little-
matter of fact, is our 13th year
Oh,
since
wow.
we moved to this house. When we
great.
started, let me tell you, I mean, traffic has tripled, but we were going to Guatemala all the time to get the things because they were not available in Antigua,
The materials.
the materials, or at least the materials
That
of
you
the
use.
quality that we wanted.
Right.
And let me tell you, when you get home and then you realize that you forgot something, you the next day or something.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, it
a lot
was.
of- a lot
Yeah,
of
I
work.
didn't have any gray hair, you know.
It all came after the construction process. Can you tell us a little bit about where you found certain materials like the stones that are used in the arches of the doorway?
Yes, it was, you know, one of those things that really happened to me. I mean, I really believe in karma because we haven't even bought the lot or thinking about building a house when I saw this vendor in Antigua that he had in his pickup. I don't know, you noticed them already, the big pots in the front?
Oh, right. Oh, right. Yes. Mhm.
That one started everything. I mean, so I saw these enormous pots and I, you know, the saying, I had to have it.
Right.
And it happened that this was a person from Nawala that he found a market, bringing all these discarded, rejected objects of the highlands, because as you know, Guatemalans have migrated to the States, and now they are sending lots of money, the remesas, back to their houses. And since they have seen different type of housing, now they want to have that housing in their homes, and they're rejecting their vernacular architecture is the word. They are rejecting the old one, demolishing the towns. And this person found a niche, a market for them. So he not only had the pots, but he had one arch. And that was the beginning of my shopping spree.
The stone. No, and I ask you that because that seems to be a very beautiful details around the house. The stone arches, the bamboo pieces from the entrance that we saw in the video, and then also in the master bathroom.
Yeah, let me tell you, that was it was like pulling teeth because I designed it. I wanted to have this big size bamboo. And I have heard, as beans, yes. And I have heard about this place somewhere in Patulul. But not exactly where to go. So we went to Patulul asking, almost like knocking on doors, etc. And we finally found this place that had this enormous, beautiful bamboos. And the owner didn't want to sell me the bamboo. And I said, but the design, I had to explain that the design depended on these bamboos, and that I only needed two.
Because they're massive.
They are massive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I finally convinced him, and so everything has been
a work of love
and patience and yes, discovery to put it that way. Yes.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful that when you walk into this property, you can see how everything was carefully planned, and that's why we're happy to have you, Carlos, give us all those details. We've mentioned just from the point of view of a person being interested in purchasing this property with the idea of doing Airbnb, that it can be, the number of bedrooms can be extended from the current master bedroom and the guest house to a third, possibly in where you have your family room.
Yes, I could show you. I could, where, if needed. For instance, the carport is exactly the same size of the guest bedroom.
Okay.
And I even have the spare arch.
Okay.
So it would be just a matter of enclosing the space where the carport is, putting the arch so it wouldn't fight with the rest of the looks of the house. And that would be perfectly another bedroom. Okay. Right above here, the outdoor dining, it is a structure strong enough to build a second-story bedroom or a TV room or a music room or a hanging room.
Right.
You just need a
staircase, spiral staircase.
Yes, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's an important point. Obviously, when we do have in-person visits, these are areas that you can point out as possible. It depends on, it's a personal preference.
Of course, and here I could show you exactly where I would build the pool.
I was talking about that earlier based on what you told me, that there's a specific area where you can...
pool with a magnificent view and everything, yes.
But thank you so much, Carlos,
Very welcome. My
for your
pleasure.
time, for the details. Is there anything else that you want to mention before we say goodbye?
Again, the materials that were so the windows, for instance, are ventanas alemanas. It's the best windows, and
That's
the cabinets in the kitchen. All the appliances are kitchenette and Frigidaire and stainless steel. All the drawers are self-closing hardware.
Okay.
I mean, all the details. By the way, we also have a cistern of the water.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we
had
also have a
mentioned that.
fossa septica, which
Okay.
we just cleaned this December. So
Okay.
it's ready
So
to
it's
be filled up again.
Another 12
Another
years.
12 years.
a septic tank.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for all those details. And it's always a pleasure talking to
Thank you.
So, and thank you everybody for being with us today, for watching us, for being with us in another virtual open house. Remember that we're gonna be doing these open houses, once a week or so. Glenn, you want to say goodbye?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Carlos. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a minute.
Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate it.
Well, that was very interesting. You don't always get the opportunity to speak directly with the architect of a property, so that was a very nice thing that we were able to do.
Yeah,
today.
that's great. You got all the details. Well, I guess we're coming up to the part. We've been live for almost 50 minutes. We're basically at this point, I guess we're going to say, if you have any questions, this is like a Q&A opportunity. You can just log in, ask those questions online. We'll get the answers for you. Obviously, if you want to see the property, we're more than happy to give you a private tour. So I keep looking at my laptop, sorry. We're more than happy to give you a private tour at your convenience. Just let us know. You can reach us at our website, antiguafinehomes.com, Facebook page, or email info@antiguafinehomes.com. Will come to us and we'll be able to respond. And of course, WhatsApp as well. We'll leave the WhatsApp number online here so you can connect. But just hit, Messenger or any of those, and you'll get to us, and we'll answer you right away.
Yeah. Any questions, or if you would like to request a visit to the property in person or through video, we're available.
Yeah. Just so you know, I mean, we have a dozen agents in this area, all working hard, all knowledgeable. Most of our agents have been with us for many years, and they're more than happy to. If you want to look for housing in this area or properties or investments or second homes, just reach out. We're there to help. We have I believe right now about 154 or 55 listings online right now. That changes every week, by the way. And we have properties that maybe not on the website for privacy reasons. So if you're looking for something, let us know. We're there to help. And if you want to sell your property as well, that's another thing, right?
Yes. Yep.
That's what we do.
We're here.
So if you're someone that has a property looking to sell it, by all means, contact us, and ourselves or one of our agents will get a hold of you right away and start that process. Anyway, everyone, thank you for your time.
Thank you for watching.
I'll put this up real quick. That's if you see a little barcode in the corner there, here's the information about this property. If you scan that barcode with your phone, if you're on, whatever, you can. This video will be here saved for later. You can always go. It'll take you directly to the listing on our website. It's a little easier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, much easier.
All right.
Wow.
So those are the details there as well about the property. So thank you very much for joining. Let's get Miriam to say bye. You ready, Miriam? There. Say bye. Bye. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And until next time.
Yeah. And next time will be very quick. That's another, thank you for bringing that up. I almost forgot. We're going to be having these live open houses on a regular basis. We've got some schedule. We have no one scheduled for next week.
Yep. Exactly.
So keep us in mind. We're going to be doing live open houses like this at least once a week. So you get to see all the different houses, the different neighborhoods
in detail.
And I'm really looking forward to that. So thank you for joining this time. If you missed it, no problem. You'll see the recording online. But please keep an eye out. What do you call it?
For the next open
Yeah,
house.
what's it? Follow, or what's the thing you do when you
Follow.
Mark follow
on Facebook.
on Facebook, and that way next time we do a broadcast, it'll end up in your feed and you'll see it right away. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Great day, everybody. Bye.
Bye.